Keefe Private Investigations is back again with yet another topic that will keep you glued to your seat. In today's video, a criminal defense private detective and criminal defense lawyer share 5 times notorious criminals walked free on legal technicalities. I'm Michaela, your host for today. Remember, for top-notch private investigation services in Oklahoma, call Keefe at 405-435-8355. Before we go into details, remember to like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the bell for subsequent updates. The criminal justice system often relies on legal technicalities to ensure fair trials and uphold justice. This is why it is often said that it is better to let 100 guilty people go free than for one innocent person to be unjustly convicted. However, these same technicalities can sometimes lead to notorious criminals walking free. In some high-profile cases, individuals with undeniable culpability have managed to evade punishment due to loopholes and oversights in the legal system. Let's look at some of these instances. The first person on our list is Derek Hernandez. He was arrested by the Honolulu police in 2014 for fatally stabbing a guy in a park by the sea in Maui. Hernandez faced a lengthy preliminary hearing before being finally released from custody in 2019 after the indictment dropped his second-degree murder accusation. Not getting a speedy preliminary trial caused issues. The province of Hawaii was left with little option but to drop the charges against him based on the technicality that since arraignment took too long to begin. Holly Barnett, 57, was reportedly battered to death in her own home by Courtney Hackney in May 2017. She was taken into custody and charged with the crime, but because of a few technicalities in the judicial process, the case was mismanaged. This would normally lead to another trial, but not in this instance. A procedural rule prevented Hackney from being tried again for the same offense because it would have violated the federal ban on double jeopardy, which made Courtney walk free of her charges. Christine Silalon, 16, was found dead from a stabbing after being sexually assaulted. Her face was cut off, exposing her skull, and her remains were painstakingly dismembered. Her 17-year-old ex-boyfriend, dubbed John, by the media was taken into custody without delay because he was the alleged perpetrator. The suspect was released just as Christine's funeral was getting underway. Since he was taken into custody without a warrant, his lawyer, Vincent Isle, successfully filed a motion to be released. He was taken to a safe home for his protection a few hours later. Kate Steidel was shot in the back in July 2015 by Jose Zarate while she was strolling around San Francisco's Pier 14. Zarate said the gun inadvertently went off, but there was no doubt as to who fired it. After shooting Steidel, who passed away 2 hours later, Zarate was accused of first-degree murder, felon in possession of a firearm, and possession of illegal drugs. Following a trial spanning 12 days of testimony and 5 days of jury deliberations, he was found not guilty of all the charges except for possessing a firearm while a felon. Willis Sample died as a result of a home invasion that Donald Clark acknowledged carrying out in 2016. Willis was tied up and robbed, and later on he suffered a heart attack and passed away. Although the prosecution was simple, the victim's case did not succeed. Clark was unable to consciously renounce his Miranda rights, even after it was determined that he was mentally competent to stand trial. The judge was forced to fully drop Clark's murder case as a result of this because it rendered his confession null and worthless. The cases of notorious criminals walking free on legal technicalities serve as a stark reminder of the complexities and imperfections of the legal system. While these outcomes can be disheartening and frustrating, they underscore the importance of continuously evaluating and refining legal processes to prevent such miscarriages of justice. At Keefe Private Investigations, we advocate for justice and can help you with investigations. Please contact Michaela at ochslegal.com or visit www.privateinvestigatorrock.com for additional information about our services. To learn more interesting crime stories, like, share, and subscribe. Be safe until the next time when we come your way again.